Hey everyone, it's your boy KP here from the No Justice, No Peace report. Just, once again, giving some information around the situation with Joe Biden and what he said about the student loan situation and not willing to forgive that $50,000 debt up to $50,000. He is willing to go with 10,000 or 20,000 maybe, but definitely not 50,000. As a matter of fact, he looked in the person who asked the question in the CNN town hall meeting and said, "I will not." Joe was, he's a killer, right? He's callous, right? Now that he's in there, he don't care no more. I'm gonna share some information with you from a few sites here. I'll put it in the description box. Go check it out for yourself, right? Poor people need a win. Black folks need a win, all right? Um, Black and African American college graduates owe an average of $25,000 more in student loan debt than white college graduates. 4 years after graduation, 48% of black students owe an average of 12.5% more than they borrowed. Black and African American student borrowers are the most likely to struggle financially due to student loan debt, with 29% making monthly payments of $350 or more. I'll give you some more stats. Black and African American bachelor's degree holders have an average of $52,000 student loan debt. 45% of the debt is from student loans for graduate school. 40% of blacks graduates have student loan debt from graduate school, while 22% while 22% rather of white college graduates have graduate school debt. Over 50% of black student borrowers report their net worth is less than they owe in student loan debt. And the list goes on, right? This is from educationdata.org. I'll put it in the description box. I'll drop down to the latter part here. It says here 73.2% of white students who use private loans borrow $4,000 or more. Now listen to what it says here about the stats on blacks and Hispanics. 69.4% of Hispanic and Latino students who use private loans borrow $40,000 or more. 68.8% of Black and African American students who borrow from private organizations borrow $40,000 or more. You need to give black folks, you need to give poor people a win, Joe. Brookings, this is what? Brookings.edu, right? The moment they earn their bachelor's degree, black college students owe $7,400 more on average than their white peers. $23,400 versus $23,400 versus $1,600, including non-borrowers on the average. Right? This is what they're saying here. All the stats, it shows the disparities between the races, right? And Joe needs to give people a win. He needs to give people a win. You got 2020 student loan debt statistics here. The total U.S. Student loan debt is $1.67 trillion, and 2018 college grads with loans owe $29,200 on average. You need to give people a win, Joe. Give them a win and stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness. Stuff like this right here. So I just want to share some statistics with you to show you that this is ridiculous. Of course, I'm coming at it from the Canadian perspective, and I know what it is like to be under the heavy hand of student loans. We just can't afford school on our own, so we have to borrow. And guess what? They squeeze the living daylights out of us. And of course, the disparities are there when it comes to when you're black and brown or a minority versus when you're white. It's your boy KP here. Check the description box. Stay woke and stay red.